Sup, y'all? Unfortunately, I could not get the, just a single player for me working. Oh, dude, I didn't even do my intro. This is XLT Highlighter, boys and girls, and we are playing Jungle Nocturne today. There we go. So, we're gonna just follow me around the map. I'm gonna be going to other places. I'm gonna be switching around the map and stuff. Team composition was quite interesting, actually. So that's that.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Hold on. I'm going to key bindings. Here we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Toggle camera lock. Scroll up, scroll down, scroll left, scroll right. Drag scroll, lock. Play, pause, slow down, speed up. Show character menu. Show scoreboard. Chat history. Okay, so see.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay. Well, anyways, sorry, that was just me fiddling around with stuff. So this is Jungle Nocturne. I was up against a Jungle Nocturne. Like, literally, it was me Nocturne versus them Nocturne. And so I was up here doing my blue, while I was way the heck down here doing my purple. Or they eventually did my red, and I got really pissed off. Fog of War, let's go. There we go.
Minions have spawned.
Now the mini-map actually looks like it's ours. I'm gonna turn here on. Oh, hey, look at that. I'm gonna turn that off too. So yeah, interface visibility. There we go. So yeah, so I got a big old leash on my blue here. There we go. That looks like it's actually playing just me now. That's great. So yeah, this was Jungle Nocturne. I used the smite on this. Now Jungle Nocturne, the idea with him in jungling is to get to level 6 as fast as possible. Just go through your jungle, just get as much creep farm as you can, and get to level 6. So what I normally do is I go blue and then straight to red. Unfortunately, I do have to stop off at either wraiths or whatever. See, I was checking if that bush is warded because I saw, oh hey, I didn't actually see it yet, and then I tried to go in here and I'm like, oh, my red's gone. So I was like, oh crap. So I went up here to wraiths, and I was like, okay, it's not that bad. As you can see, we're getting a little bit of a trade up here in our mid lane. So I was watching that kind of the whole time. Finish off the wraiths here. What's my keybind? There we go. Okay, so yeah, so I'm coming in here, I'm like, yo, let's try to get a gank up on her, stun if you can. So she misses that stun, which is unfortunate, but then she gets the charm off, so I'm like, okay, let's try to do something. So we hit her that, and she gets a few auto attacks off, and, ooh, I should have seen that. I wasn't watching in game, but there was that other thing, so you could tell that Nocturne, the enemy Nocturne was there. But yeah, so yeah, for what I normally do for Nocturne is I go blue, I stop at either the wolves or the wraiths, maybe sometimes even both, just to get myself those levels quicker. And then I go back to, and then I go to my red and I do it. My red is still not up here, so that's not too much of a problem. I just gotta keep farming the lower level creep things. Lower level creep camps, thank you. I had that completely screwed up in my mouth. So yeah, here we go, another one on her. I think we actually kill it here. Yep, this is our kill. Goes to Lux. I did ignite on that. What I'm gonna kind of mention to you guys next is skills. With Nocturne, I go with his Q first and his W second, mostly because it allows you to clear slightly faster. See, I'm waiting for Nocturne, and if we actually had the mini map up in the bottom right, I could show you. Actually, let's try to get that on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Actually, yeah. So see, I've got my W, I've got all my skills right now, and we'll just get that up in the bottom. So unfortunately, I die there to that Nocturne, to their Nocturne, and they, he gets the blue buff. I was getting shut down fairly hard, core in this right at the beginning, but, you know, it happens. The only reason we actually really won is because Vladimir up here in top lane actually DC'd and never came back. So that worked to our advantage, and we ended up just wrecking them. But yeah, so the whole point to Nocturne is to try and get to level 6 as fast as possible. Knowing that my red still isn't up, knowing that my blue isn't up yet, I'm gonna head down here to Golems and then try to get a solid ground at the bottom. This is still really loud. There we go. That's better. So yeah, Golems. So we're just gonna do these real quick. So I'm gonna go back right here. My current items are just a machete. I forgot to get pots. That's why I was getting so low. So I'm gonna come back here. I'm going to grab a lot of stuff. I'm gonna grab my what the heck is it called again? Yeah, Madrid's Razor, which is 25 armor, and that'll build eventually into the Wriggles Lantern, which is really helpful for me. I got my Boots of Speed that we'll be building into Berserker's Greaves later, and some pots. I never really ever overcommit on pots. I normally let's see here. Yeah, my pain was going up and down this fight like all the time. Somehow, yeah, I die on that one too, because their Ari saw what was happening and came on over, and I was all angry because I was like, Lux, where were you? And then I realized that she had back. So, that was a really bad skill shot by Lux, and you're gonna pay for it with your life. Is she? She does. No, she doesn't. Actually, she almost kills her. Wow. But yeah. So that's not gonna be that. So I'm here. I just got killed for the second time. The score is currently 2-2. I'm actually gonna put that up. It's actually 1-2 right now. Both of their team skills are me, and they are by Nocturne, where either I'm invading his jungle or he's invading mine. Didn't pick up anything special when I went back. The boot just popped up, so I'm doing that. What I normally... Yeah, see, there you go. And then you reconnect again. You will eventually DC permanently. Yeah, see, there's the Nocturne going up there. If you saw it, it was right there. Right here. You saw him go across. So now I'm up here. I'm waiting to try to get a solid gank off on Vladimir here. Okay, since he's gonna go, I'm gonna go into... Oh, that was a beautiful flip. See if he comes in for us. But he is not gonna get it. He ultis us both. And he's actually gonna keep coming after us. But Singe with the throw, and I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna kill him. So that was done real well. I am extremely low on health. I went below 100 health there. So they're paying for us to be careful. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Here's the enemy Nocturne again. He is level 6 already, and I am only level 5. So I saw that at that point, and I was like, okay, we need to get on this. Picked up my Berserker Greaves here as when I went back. My red buff is up, and I think I'm heading to it right now. So we're gonna head over and do that. Yeah. I am recording this, like, outside, by the way. Like, I did the replay with LOL Replay, and I am over-recording it with fraps. Just so I can get necessary. Because these fraps, just using plain fraps, lags out really hard for me. So yeah, the opposing Nocturne is
executed.
Where is he? Okay, so he has currently got a Wriggles Lantern, boots, and a Sight Ward. So he is actually not far behind me. They are up by exactly 1 grand of gold, which isn't that big of a problem. However, I am level 7, and he is... He's waiting to respawn, I think. Hold on a second. Yeah! I will. Okay. I will. Sorry about that. So yeah, I decided to go in here. I caught my ulti, grabbed the kill, or actually no, I didn't. Lux grabbed that kill too. Chaosing little. So yeah, he now goes to the dagger. So he is building properly, up until a point here. So I've gone back and I'm going to pick up my lantern, I believe. I should pick up my lantern. Oh. No, I pick up the sword and 2 potions. And that sword we are going to build either into the lantern, or we're going to build it into the black cleaver, which is the item that I rush, like the first major item after the lantern. I do rush the black cleaver just because it gives you that extra damage of that little bit of cooldown and just that tiny bit of attack damage. So it's that attack damage, it's health. We're actually, I see Nocturne. I saw Nocturne going up here, right? So I'm like, oh, he's probably definitely going to do his blue because I kind of know it's up. And then I see that. And I know, oh, he's here doing his blue. We come out here and we see him. And I'm actually going to smite. So I grabbed his blue with the smite and boom. So I got that shutdown gold on him. It was really nice. Singed is where? Oh, he's grabbed. That's what he's doing. So yeah. So Lux was really on the ball with that. She saw where Nocturne was heading, and it was really, really good for us. Yeah, so we ended up getting that on Nocturne, and then knowing that he is down. Oh yeah, I walked right into this like just barrage of Ari fire, and we end up killing her, I believe. Yeah, that fear is so crucial with Nocturne. I normally take the fear at level 3, and then we and that's when I normally start to gank too, is around level 3. Just because that fear, it just stops them in their tracks. They don't know what they're doing, and it's really hard to deal with. Yeah, so I'm on my way here with a gank top. How does this turn out? I can't go here. Oh yeah, he's so low. Oh yeah, I missed that. I'm gonna go in for it. Yeah, I get low and I'm gonna die to this. Boom. So I did die to that, but we did get the Vlad thing, the Vladimir kill, and Sam got the gold on that. So yeah. So he is actually currently ahead of me in gold. The teams are tied right now, and we're up by a kill, and nobody has any towers yet. But yeah. So I'm dead right now, so we're just gonna head back here and watch the base. Yeah. Wow, I actually really got that. Oh no. Anyways. So my blue just came up, so I know that, oh hey, Nocturne's probably there doing it, so I asked Singe to check, and sure enough, he's doing it, and I don't know if it's true or not, but we end up killing both these guys, I think. I believe we go after Ari. So I got that. She tries to psych us out so many times in these bushes here. Yeah, see, there she goes with that ulti, and she's going to try and pop across for that ulti. And she never gets it because Lux stalls her right here. And Singe picks up the kill. It was really nice. And then Vlad shows up. And this gets interesting because he's got his pool up. Popping his pool. And I'm like, back off, sweet. So I got the assist gold on that. our Singed got fed, like, through those 3 kills. He is now, like, huge. What's his gold at? I do not know. Let's check gold here. Scoreboard, here we go. Let's check gold. So I currently have the highest gold on the team, just barely. Lux is right behind me, and Singed is not far behind, so that gave him a big leap in that. Where am I? Right, so I went down and I just did my red, so that was that. I saw somebody coming in here, so I'm like, oh, better back off. There's the Nocturne, and I'm like, okay, we're going after this. We're gonna go. So we go in, stunned, and Lux gets the ulti off, and I still get the final hit. Oh, but then I go down. I believe Lux still gets this kill here. Oh, no, Lux dies on this one. And then Ashe comes in, and so does Soraka, and they are going to get outnumbered here. They are not going to be able to do anything. Soraka's going to go down extremely quickly here. They do dive the arrow, but they miss. She does get stunned, and then Ashe tries to just go ham, and it won't work. Not with the Lux heal and the Lux double buff, it's just not gonna work. And then she decides to get all the closer to them. And I'm feeling like, man, get out of there, and it just didn't work. So our build so far, we picked up the Wriggles Lantern, and we have picked up the first part of our Black Cleaver, the Brutalizer. And that just gives us that extra damage, the cooldown reduction, and the armor penetration. It's a good thing to rush. If you have your claws, your razor fist, yeah, the razor fist. Brutalizer is definitely a good thing to rush directly after that, just because of the cooldown and the armor penetration and the extra damage. Wriggles Lantern is giving you 25 damage, armor, and a little bit of life steal, so that's good. And then we've got the attack damage. So our stats currently are 135 attack damage, 390 movement speed, 77 armor, 43 ability power, and 1.1 attack speed. So we're doing pretty well. We are not doing that bad. I'm gonna go up, and I saw that his blue just came up. So I'm like, oh, let's see if we can take it. So I'm gonna take it real fast. And as I'm doing it, I think, oh wait, better ward this. So that's another great thing. The Wriggles Lantern is a great item for junglers because it's that portable ward. It doesn't cost you any extra gold, and you can just drop it every few seconds. So that is a really good item for junglers, whether you're just starting as a jungler or you're an experienced one. It's just an overall good item. So we go in here, and she misses the stun again. Not the greatest skill shots from our left. But whoa, she's juking us out. Nope, not. I do walk out of the fear range, because they do have to stay in the range for the whole time. Did shield that charm for Lux. Not that big of a deal. Nocturne comes down here at one point. Where is he? There he is. Misses me with the thing, and I am a level up on him. And boom, there's that kill on him. Lux giving me that bit of a shield, and I'm not down for turret diving. However, we're going to draw her again. Missed skill shot. There's the Soraka heal, all the way down at bottom.
Shut down.
Sim's just about to take that turret up top. That's
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
There you go. There's the turret for Singed. Well, not for Singed. Soraka helped on her, I guess, somehow.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yep. So that's the permanent DC right there. And I'm like, yeah, I can't just take it. She tries to ghost out of it, and I'm like, you know what? Nope, not gonna work. So Soraka got the assist gold on that. I'm on my way mid, and we end up wrecking our unit. Like, I did get there because of Poppy Ulti, and just as I got there, I just stole the kill right out from both their noses. So I ended up chatting on that and saying, oh, sorry, kill steal and whatnot. So Cinch is actually trying to leash this for me, and he does a fairly good job. The only problem is that it actually starts resetting just before I get there. So I chatted, said T-Bot. Always a good thing I know I'm not a very experienced League of Legends player, but it was always a good thing to just chat with your teammates, say what you're doing, say when you're doing certain things, and just helping out with it. Because it's a good idea, and I actually missed that, and I'm gonna chase him like all the way down to mid lane. Yeah, it's just always a good thing to say your pleases and thank yous, right? Because well, so Lux ends up down this thing. Does she? No, she doesn't. Yeah, but that isn't. So me and Singed are coming in here. We're gonna come in. He's gonna pop that slow right behind him, and this is like the whole team here. So we had like 2 friggin' Lux ults going off. The Singed is trying to run, or I mean not the Singed. Their Nocturne is trying to run, and Ashe all the way from down here. She planned that arrow, and we ended up getting the kill. And then the Singed just hit my ass because I was about to get raped by friggin' Lux. This is a point where I say, hey, I'm going to go bottom. And then I pass by Dragon. I'm like, yo, I'm level 12. I can take Dragon solo at like level 10. So I get down here, and Ashe is gone. So I'm like, okay, well, she disappeared real fast. Walk out of the lane. Hello, there she is. So I end up dodging her arrow. And she goes in for a heal, and I'm like, okay, yeah, she can take that kill. So yeah, that was pretty intense. I walked out, and I was like, oh, yo, Ashe arrow just completely dodged. If she had hit me with that, it would have been a different story. So I'm fighting Dragon here, and I realize, oh crap, I don't have any. Lux walks right past me. And she actually heads right back up. And it was just as I did my Dustbringer, and it landed like out here. If you guys can see my mouse, landed like out here. I'm gonna spell shield this because I'm about to die. But yeah, she didn't even see it happen. So
Purple
I'm gonna go
team's
back
turret
here.
has been destroyed.
We just got this turret over here, so it's a good job on bottom. Oh, Singed is going for it. He's going for it. He's gonna get the minion kills though, and then he's gonna go around. Oh no, he's not. Ooh, crafty. Yeah, they're going full bore on this mid here, and we're actually gonna do. I'm just gonna run right up on them, I think, and grab it. Actually, no, I'm going for red at the moment. Jokes. So I currently have all 5 points in my Dustbringer, 4 in my Unspeakable Horror, and 1 in my shield. As soon as you get like your first shield level, you never really need to level it up anymore because it still does the exact same thing, right? So it's not pertinent that you do. I'm gonna go Lux, ignite it for a kill, and yeah, so it's crucial that you kind of get your. Oh yeah, we did finish off our Black Cleaver on that last go back there. So we finished off that, and we're gonna be working this long sword towards
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Hydra. So we're gonna drop in the ward there, making sure the last one is coming my way. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay, Dragon, let me do this first. Oh yeah, right, level. You want to get that first point in your Dustbringer, and then in your shield, and you want to level up your shield like dead last, like put every single point in it dead last. So me and Soraka end up taking this Dragon like just by ourselves, which is pretty awesome. Soraka's a pretty good support. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, big ol' yawn. It is late where I am. So,
Blue team has slain the dragon.
So yeah, we slay the dragon. So that was all good, well and good. Let's see. Yep, okay. I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it already. So Soraka's gonna help me with the leash with that. She just kind of follows me around, which is really nice of her. Right, chat, takes me away. Yep, take the red, and then I head up and do the raid just trying to get those last few levels. I'm the first to get in one, so I'm just trying to get those last little bit. We see Lux coming down here, we're like, okay, let's raid her, and then we see that there's 3 of them. So we back off pretty darn fast, and we're gonna wait for the rest of the rest of the team to show up before we go ham on this. Just barely dodging that charm from Ari. Singe being able to pick up most of those, and that's it. Definitely a few people in this. So I'm going after Ari. I'm like, okay, you know what? And this, we just go ham on every single one of them. And unfortunately, we do kill every single one of them. Our Lux dies to the ultimate, unfortunately, but we go absolutely ham on them. I get a double kill out of this, so that was really beneficial for me. I jumped an entire level right there. And we now have our Dustbringer, our Unspeakable 4 completely leveled, and I'm starting to put points in my Shroud of Darkness finally, just because that's what you do, right, with leveling Nocturne. You put everything in your Q and E. Q first, put that second point in your E so you can get the final level on your Q, put points in your ultimate whenever you can, and then just put all your points in your W last, because the attack speed proc it's only for that first level. It doesn't up or anything on those last few levels. So I'm gonna run up here. We are currently 27 to 12 with almost a 10k advantage, almost a 10 grand advantage. We have 4 turrets, whereas they have none. And again, like I said, this is all due to that Vladimir DC.
Rampage.
So she's being a little quiet here. Yeah, so Singe gets the Rampage. Singe is doing amazingly well. I have not been back in a while, so I currently have a lot of gold in my pocket. Let's actually check how much gold I have here. Boom! I go in for that because I realized Nocturne was low, and I was like, dude, we're going for this. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's just go ham on both of them. Ari does not go back, and that is a crucial mistake on her part. She is, and I just boom, Dustbringer, and I get the legendary on that. Now I think, yo, we can totally go ham on friggin' Lux. No, we can't. I end up dying right here because Nocturne. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Ash shows up again. And so Ash shuts me down. I am currently in possession of over 10,000 gold in my pocket. Or no, 300 because I just bought. Oh, I'm looking to respawn, but you'll see when I respawn. Anyways, yeah, I have the most gold on the team still. The next closest to me is Ash currently, and I have like 53 less farm than her. But that's just the proc of being a jungler, right? You get so much gold off kills and assists because you're constantly ganking, and that's why I love Nocturne. You'll see me play a lot of Nocturne, Hecarim. I'm currently using how to play, learning how to play, what's his face? Shaco. Yeah, Shaco. I'm currently learning how to play Shaco just because his games are so strong and fast. Right? Nocturne comes in here. Nocturne. Shaco's just gonna run the crap around and kill everybody because that's what he does best. I am on my way. We finished off our Ravenous Hydra because I had a crap ton of gold. I had not gone back in forever. The Ravenous Hydra gives you that extra lifesteal. There we go. So I currently have 2,000 hit points. My HP regen per 5 seconds is at 34, and that's coming from this Ravenous Hydra. That is 15 health regen per 5 seconds, plus the lifesteal, right? I've got 309 attack damage. Oh, it jumped because I used the Ravenous Hydra. I have 254 attack damage stock. I have a 390 movement speed, 1.3 attack speed, 98 armor, and 50 ability power. Magic resistance is at 50. Dodge percentage is at 0. Cooldown reduction is at a 30%. And
Rampage.
Mana points regen per 5 is 91. Mana 775. Range doesn't matter. Lifesteal 27%. That is big, especially on a character like Nocturne, just because of how strong his ganks are. But yeah, so that was a stat check. Yeah, they're going ham up here on everybody. Since she's not going to get out of this alive. However, I'm going to come in here and I'll actually just start wrecking. Especially since Lux shows up to save my bacon. I'm going to spell shield that slow, go in on this, and no, she is not going to get away. Whoop, boom! So I'm gonna take this, and I'm actually gonna die to this turret here, because after Lux kind of runs, oh, she gets that. Anyways, I run in here, and I'm like, oh, I'm still on the turret, oh, and I died. So I went in, and it got onto me, and then I tried to back out, didn't get out far enough for the turret to come off of me, tried to go back in, and then came back out. So, yeah, I died from that, and boom, Lux goes down to their Nocturne, unfortunately. Also picked up the Tear of the Goddess just now when I was dead here. And we will be building that into a Mana Moon. Mana Moon is extremely good on Nocturne just because of that damage and that kind of end game. It's just that end game push with the extra damage and the mana regen, and it just allows you to put out all of your skills so rapidly and just so quickly. So we're going to be responding here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. My cat just broke in front of my screen. Hello, Jimmy. Yes, we have cat. I have a cat. He's fat. He's getting old. Anyways, not to drag you in my personal life at all. So yeah, Tear of the Goddess there. I think we're waiting on something. No, we're not, because we're off. We're heading up to my blue buff, which I believe is finding. I think I find it's being stolen. I'm not sure. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna come up here and do my blue. Once you get that Ravenous Hydra, your free time and it's just ridiculous. Didn't even pop it there, and seriously, you go into wolves with your passive and Ravenous Hydra, and you'll clear instantly, just about. You might have to put off one auto attack. So they're going ham here. I come in and I go in on Irie because I'm like, hey, she's their AP carry. I'm going to eliminate her. And I'm like, oh, okay, Lux, okay, we can get in on this too. So she ends up coming in. Okay, well, get her back out. So I'm almost dead. Soraka comes in with the heal. And I'm like, okay, I need to do some life stealing here. So I'm gonna wrap right here, do wraiths, and then I'm gonna go right back in the As you can see, the Tear of the Goddess stacking up. Yeah, bonus mana. There we go. Don't know what that was. Just checking, I guess. Oh no. Oh,
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
He goes down. I'm going to not go after Lux. Just kidding. I'm not going to go after Lux there. Tear of the Goddess still stacking, and Nocturne incoming. I'm like, okay, bro, you want to go, and I'm dead. So that's unfortunate. So Soraka's running. And Ashe with the arrow. The only one who could have possibly caught enough to her is now fooled and cannot do anything. Our Lux comes in here, tries to pop the ulti, does not get it. And they get a big kill with debuff here. This not getting fair. So that was a 3-for-1 trade with their enemy Nocturne getting a
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Double kill and the ace. So he got double kill plus ace gold. So that's unfortunate. However, our Singe is back, and I see that this top turret. No, bottom after this. Yeah. So I'm like, YOLO. So we finished off our Mana Moon. Now, the final item in my build is actually a Frozen Mallet. I never do finish that Frozen Mallet, just because I don't, dude. I never get time to, or it never happens. Now Singed actually goes up and on here. She literally just went there, and she stood there. And Singe was so close to killing her, but she actually teleported to up here. That's where she went. So I went ahead and gone down already, and I just cleared that. They just took dragon, so that's always good. What was I talking about? Oh yeah.
So I go in, boom, lost. She actually got thrown back by Sin, and I get the kill. And then we see Nocturne. We're like, yo, Nocturne, let's beat the crap out of him. And then we see Ash, and I was like, yo. And then this is where my ping jumped to over 500. So I went back here and I sat for a little bit until my ping cooled down. What was I talking about? Right. So Ash again with her phenomenal arrows. She was popping those throughout the game. But just the thing is, yeah, the final item in my build is actually a frozen mallet. I moved to the other side of that inhibitor because I saw the already charm. I was like, oh no, I don't want to get in. So I moved to the other side of that. Yeah, so final item is frozen mallet. I rarely ever buy it. I normally end up selling my boots and turning it into a Zephyr.
Turret has been destroyed.
Zephyr? Yeah, I normally turn it into a Zephyr. And then I've also got the option of going Guardian Angel and Pistol, which are two great items on Nocturne. Just because the Guardian Angel just annoys the crap out of people because they cannot get rid of you. Yeah. So that was game. I hope you guys liked it. Please give a like, favorite, subscribe, tell your friends about this. This is my gaming channel. If you guys want to see something else, maybe something like a little bit different, I do have a sports channel. Link for that is in the description. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and this has been XLT Highlighter.